Hey, it's Hip Hop and R&B on 103.5, The Beat, Papa Keith, and live. And listen, one Miramar me say, okay? As you guys know, there are two amazing events that are happening at the Miramar Regional Park by two amazing organizations. And the funny backstory on it is that I actually was asked to be a part of the event by the ones that are having the event inside the amphitheater. And my co-hosts on my podcast started engaging with the ones who are having the Miramar reunion inside of the baseball field. And I did not know it was two separate groups. And, a little journey was going back and forth. And, I realized something very special, that although they were planning two completely different events on the same day at literally the same location, their hearts are definitely in the right place. And there was never a point where one of my homegirls, Nikki, could have called me and been like, yo, no way. She was like, it's all love. It's all love. And then I spoke to the other team, and they was like, it's all love. It's unfortunate, but it's all love. So, you already know I tried to run for commissioner of Miramar, bring people together. So one Miramar me say, ladies and gentlemen, we have both organizations here.
Yes.
In the building.
Yes.
I want to start off by commending you amazing women. Anybody that knows or any interviews I go on, I always talk about my team is always women. You know why? Y'all get stuff done. Y'all put egos aside. And y'all just want to see things happen and support people who are doing really cool stuff, right?
100%.
And this is low-key a testament to the point I'm trying to make. They say, oh, black women can't this together and that to that. All bullshit. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this is to that point. You know what I mean? And I'm very impressed and proud with every one of you that are joining me here today and the rest of your team. Because, these things could go left and I'm so happy that it didn't. And we're going to have two amazing events that are going to happen this weekend, and I want you both to talk about the two events. So I'm going to start off respectfully with my sis Berta. You know what I mean? They originally called me to do the event at the amphitheater.
Yes.
My other sister, Nikki, from a long time since we were kids in junior high school, running around in Miramar.
Yes.
For those who don't understand, my 30-year relationship in Miramar begins with you, Nikki, and the ROC clique and your brother Winston, right? Okay, so we got that out of the way. Berta, please talk to us about, the event.
Well, yes. So the amphitheater is being hosted by the Patriot Legacy Project, which is also representing the alumni from Miramar High School. Like you said, we are representing unity and collaboration. Our objective is to have everyone there, everyone to be able to participate, whether they're at the amphitheater or the baseball field. But the objective is for years, there's a lot of people. I'm from the class of 2000. It's been 25 years since I saw a lot of my high school classmates. And when we went ahead and start this project, they were all amped. There's a lot of classes that's amped. I think it's time that us as a unit with our organization, as well as the Miramar Alumni Association organization, get together and make sure that we satisfy all the alumni, because they're all looking forward to this. There's a lot of people that's flying in. And I just want to go ahead and bring an epic experience that everybody's going to enjoy.
And talking about an epic experience, my goodness, at the amphitheater at least, there's just, the lineup has been crazy.
Yes.
I'm seeing videos every day of this artist and that artist.
Yes.
Like, I know them. You want to touch on that a bit, just kind of like what they can expect specifically in the amphitheater?
So what our objective was when we were looking for entertainment, we were looking for previous alumni that are now prominent within the entainment field.
Yeah. Which is a lot, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
Right.
Right.
Stars from Miramar.
Yeah, for
Correct.
real.
So our objective was kind of bringing them to the forefront, right? Bringing those that are prominent in the entertainment, bringing them like Taurus Rally. Everybody, we all know him from back in the days. That's our boy Omar.
He had some great
We went to
handwriting.
school. Yes, yes.
His shit was on
If you know
point.
Taurus, he had some great handwriting.
Yes. And then we also have Echo Slim, which
Yes.
is a Grammy Award producer who has made many hits, and he has artists that he's actually bringing out to come out and perform. We also got Black Data that's going to come out and go ahead and bless the stage. It's because that song that he has.
Amazo.
He did it with Echo Slim.
Right.
So they're going to be on the stage. And then we got other DJs that are from Miramar that are big still within the industry. We have DJ K Quest.
Yep.
We have DJ Darkwind.
Yep.
And then we also have one that's called DJ Skinny that's pretty out there in the field too. And he's
Yeah.
from the class of 2014.
DJ
And
Trill.
then we got DJ Trill. And who else we have?
You have Grand Mode too. I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta do the grand finale. You gotta do the grand finale because
you know
you gotta
saved the
talk
best
him
for
up before
last.
we reach
Yes. Of course. We got the infamous Papa Keith that's gonna be out there.
Well, just for the record, they call me first. When they were even thinking about it, they called me a long time
That's
ago.
correct. We
Yeah.
That
So,
we did.
No, so I think it's really lining up to be such a spectacular, star-studded, amazing event, and I like the fact you're doing it at the amphitheater because it makes sense for the type of event that you're doing. You're gonna need the stage with all those artists and stuff like that. So great. So I want to give. Kiana, an opportunity now. Please tell us about your organization and then the event that you'll be doing.
Absolutely. So with the Miramar High Alumni Association, we are going to be at Miramar Regional Park on the baseball field.
Right.
We have 19 classes going from the 70s, the 80s. They're going to have a tent, and then going from 2002 all the way up to 2019. They're all going to be represented on the field. We do have also a stage that's going to be out on the field. Sound is going to be produced through Jam and Joe, Crowd Control. And we do have artists like Young Gordon, N&B Stunners, Piccolo, and also Grimo that's going to be performing on the stage.
Oh, so Grandma's at your event.
Yes,
Got
exactly.
you.
Yes.
See the confusion? All right, cool. Got you. Totally get it. All right.
So our crowd is more so they're ready to get it pumped and get those knees together.
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
getting that Bengay together,
Especially the class of 70s, right?
Exactly. So our goal is just to put everyone out and give them that real picnic vibe.
Got you.
And get everybody interacting with everybody. I've been so big on making sure that when you come to the picnic, talk to someone you don't know.
Right.
Make sure that you connect with some of the older classes. Some of the older classes connect with some of the newer generations because there's a lot of history with Miramar. Miramar was once a predominantly white school.
It was.
And now
Italian too.
Exactly. And now Miramar is a predominantly,
Black,
African American school. So a lot of the stories that some of the older classes shared with us on the first year that we did it back in 2022, they told us on how when they had to walk through Miramar and go through Carver Ranches if they missed a bus, running straight through so they don't get in any trouble or have any issues with some of the other community.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history there,
Yeah.
and we want everybody to be able to connect and just come and have a good time.
Well, thanks for sharing that. I also remember before it became predominantly black, when it was still on that kind of Italian vibe, we wouldn't want to drive through Miramar. It was tough. I remember when there was nothing past Palm.
Yeah.
Cows.
Yeah. From New York, that was like.
Yeah. It was a culture shock. Yeah, it was a culture shock.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, so I want to just, since I have both of you here, I just want to kind of figure out where people who want to support either one of the organizations, what is that going to look like? Are you come into the general entrance? Of course, the amphitheater is in one direction, and the baseball stadium is kind of to the left before you get to the amphitheater. Correct?
Correct.
Right. So at the gate would be an opportunity. They would have a choice because there is an entrance fee, right?
Yes.
There's
So
an entrance fee for one of the events.
for one of the events.
Yes.
Got you. Okay, so
Which is the
for the
amphitheater.
amphitheater,
Correct.
and obviously because there's so much involved with the
More
amphitheater,
logistics, yes.
you got to charge because you got to get back some of the costs just for the cost of the amphitheater alone.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And then the lineup and stuff that you guys have there. We want to make sure that if you're flying artists in, like you said, or people coming from out of town, those things cost. So, with that being said, I think that even makes it a little bit more cohesive. I would tell everybody listening right now, hey, there's one part of it that's gratis, but there's another part that we want to support the efforts that they're doing as well. So please, what's the entrance fee?
30.
$30?
Yes.
$30. Listen, $30. Look at it as a donation. Look at it as support. And you supporting, the alumni and the school and supporting us to now also figure out a way, maybe moving forward, that we can have a one Miramar alumni event.
Absolutely.
You know what's so funny because
Pull that microphone over a little bit.
what's funny is my daughter's going to be on one side and I'm on the other.
Yeah.
So a lot of us have kids who went to Miramar.
Right.
So it's like our kids is going to be over there.
Right. So we
So,
don't want that, right?
yeah.
And even in,
a break.
Yeah.
even in,
Well, yeah, it gives a break, but she likes to be under me. So it's like, okay, mommy,
right.
I need to come on that side now, So
And then even from, my aspect, because of the situation, like I'm going to be hosting the stage and
Yes.
there, but my nonprofit Just Vote Period is going to be on the baseball field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, again, it's all good because, we're here now. We're going to have 2 successful events.
Absolutely.
We're going to have the whole city and surrounding areas come out. We know that Miramar has the most beautiful alumni.
Absolutely.
Look at us agreeing. Yes, we do.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna bring them out. You
Yeah.
know, people coming from West Palm all
Right.
over
Yes.
to, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Georgia,
remember that was a
Cali.
thing back in the days too. People used to come from everywhere after Miramar let out to try to pick up the girls.
Right.
That
Yeah,
was a
that's
thing.
true. That's
You would
so
see
true.
all the little Lexuses and all of that stuff pulling up, lining up, and we watch who gonna jump into what car, right?
Yes.
So-
Miramar's like the next Howard. So
Yeah,
That's
for
funny,
real,
yeah.
for real. So, so again, just to not confuse things, I want to give one more opportunity for you to explain to people how they can get their tickets in advance and where to go to for the one at the amphitheater.
Okay. So you could get your tickets on Eventbrite. We have the link on our page, which is the Miramar Alumni Patriots
Correct.
page on Facebook as well as IG. So they could get their tickets from there. Also, let me just say that day we will have a raffle, but the money goes to a scholarship. The scholarship money that we do collect, we will be donating it to students at Miramar High School.
Nice.
They're going to have to go ahead and fill out an application with essay requirements, but we will be giving back to Miramar High School as well. And the day of the event, we are asking people if they have any school supplies that they have that they want to give back. We're going to have a box that we're collecting school supplies, and then what we're going to do is after the event, we're giving them out to students that are in need.
I love that, and I'll be sure to donate to that
Thank you. I
as
appreciate
well.
that.
I love that. Anything to help out some of these kids in need.
Yes.
Especially, in Miramar. There's certain parts of Miramar that's a little tougher than others, and
Correct.
they need some help, So thank you for doing that. Is there a website or anything else, any other information you want to give out about the event? That's it?
That's about it.
buy your
Yeah,
damn ticket on Eventbrite.
Just basically Eventbrite, and if they go onto our social media website, they would get all the information.
Yeah, they'll see the
there.
lineup
We're
and,
plugging, there they'll see about the scholarship, about the
Mm-hmm.
supplies to bring in that day. They'll see up the lineup of all the entertainment, anything that we have, and then after the event going forward, because we have some amazing things in the future too.
Amazing, sis. Love y'all. And please tell us what's going to be happening at the Miramar Regional Park at the baseball field. Tell them what they need to know,
Gotcha.
to be involved.
So our social media is the real_MHAA. That is on Facebook as well as Instagram. Our website is miramaralumni.org. On the website, on Facebook, on Instagram, all of those outlets, you can register for your free ticket. Everyone coming in needs a free ticket in order to get through the gate. It is $10 for parking. Just want to let everybody know.
Thank you.
It's $10 for parking. You don't have to pay to get into the park. We will also be doing a raffle, a 50-50 raffle on the day of the picnic.
Nice.
The 50-50 raffle, if we raise $6,000, you get to walk away with $3,000. The other $3,000 we're going to use to give back also to the students at Miramar.
Love it.
Very important because we had conversations with some of the band people who are over that, and some of the children, they don't have money to go on the field trips that they need to go to. They need new instruments, don't have money for that. They even did something that we posted on the page where they're asking for water to be donated for their band camp and different activities. So there's a lot of stuff that the student at Miramar need, and this is just to give more highlight to what is actually going on to the current students right now. So that's the most important thing.
Thank you. All right, and while I have you here, Queen, can I get your verbal commitment that you will attempt to try to see how both factions could move forward after this event?
That's absolutely the goal. Absolutely. Miramar Alumni Association, we are here to connect all the classes, not just the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 2000s, whatever. We're here for everybody. So going forward next year, we can promise you that there will not be a difference like it is this year. Next year, it's going to be completely different, and it's going to be completely united.
Berta, can I please get your commitment on a one Miramar event for next year?
100%. That's what I've always been on. Unity is big to me. I've always been involved in community events, and I always love to give back. So definitely, anything that can make this work, unity is the best way to go.
Ladies, I commend you once again. Women work best together.
Absolutely.
All right. I thank you all so much for what you're doing, for the school, of course, but just what you're doing as a collective. You didn't have to do this.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And it's free. You know
Right.
that we don't get paid for this.
Yeah.
We do this out of our own
It's
time
a
and
love.
resources.
Yeah.
And I don't live in Florida, so I've been flying in a lot to make
Yes,
this happen
yes.
for our people.
Yes. So please, everyone, general message, come on out to
Yes,
Miramar
yes.
Regional Park.
Please do.
It's going to be amazing. It's Sunday, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
This Sunday, amazing. People from everywhere are coming. We want you to come and support both events. I'll be there to support both events as well. And I love you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.